Hey guys, so here we have another voiceover where I did the nails, I think over a month ago, so bear with me. I'm going to try and remember everything I did and used. So I started off by cutting up some of my ultraviolet angel paper. So I'm just going to cut this into strips. Then I'm going to add this in on top of some of the glitter. So I can get a bit staticky, so I then just kind of wipe it off my scissors there. And these nails are done on one of my regulars who is a hairdresser. So we tend to do a fresh set every other go and just an infill in between. So I've filed off her previous set, I've applied my vamp tips from Xoxo, blended them in, done all my natural nail work and prep, and I'm coming in with a base of clear acrylic. I'm then using CJP Black Magic. And on that kind of smile line tip join area, I'm blending up, and then I'm going to pull it down and cover that entire tip. So I'm almost painting it on. And then I'm coming in with CJP Midnight Purple. Giving it nicely around that cuticle area, and then I'm going to blend down to create an ombre. Just adding a little more purple in there, just get a little bit more of a blend. And then I'm capping that entire nail in crystal glass. So on this nail I'm coming in with, again, that crystal glass as a base. I do this whenever using dark colours because you want to make sure that those dark colours don't stain the nail. And I'm doing a wash of this midnight purple. making sure I'm getting that nice close as possible to the cuticle area without flooding it, and then blending down. And coming in with that second bead, I'll blend up and then blend down. Now this is a strength powder, so I could do a full nail in just this. However, I like to save my colours, so I will be just using this almost to paint a colour on, and then I'll be capping it in clear. That just means you save a bit of your colours there. And then this is where I add the strength by creating that correct structure and shape on the nail. Plus point of using these tips is that they're pre-pinched, so I don't need to worry about doing that. And then onto the third nail once again, starting with that clear base. And then I'm using a bead of clear acrylic to pick up some of this metallic multi-cut glitter in purple. Get nice and close to that cuticle area, getting a nice full coverage there. I'm working in small beads, picking up a little at a time. Then coming in with that super fine glitter. Starting with small beads and then blending up until we get to the join, and then making sure I get a nice blend with those different glitters there. So use my wet brush to pick up some of the multi-cut to tap into a bit of the superfine and vice versa, so you get a nice blend. And using my wet acrylic brush to pick up that angel paper and place it into that wet acrylic and glitter. Just adds a nice extra dimension to the glitter, a little extra shine and shimmer. Making sure I'm patting that nice and flat. And then capping that entire nail in crystal glass. And then point finger, I'm coming in, starting off with that clear base. And then starting with the black on that smile join line, blending up. And then pulling down. Getting a bead of clear acrylic and picking up that lilac metallic multicut glitter, placing around the cuticle area and then blending down the nail. And this is a lovely icy lilac colour. Be lovely come to winter. You get all the frosty colours coming out. And then when I'm happy with that blend, I'm going to cap that entire nail in crystal glass. And then here we have the thumb, as I know you all request these, starting with a clear base. Then coming with that midnight purple, blending that up. And then putting it down the length of the nail. Making sure I've got a nice even coverage of that colour. And then using the black multicut metallic glitter and that cuticle area and blending down. And then when I'm happy with that blend, I'm going to cap that entire nail in crystal glass. And then when the set's finished, I'm going to file them all in. And then when they're all filed, I'm going to come in with my CJP LED Topgloss. Put one coat on and then cure for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. And after that 60 seconds cure, I'm going to use the Crystal Chameleon pigment in Violet and I'm using my silicone tool, and I'm just going to rub that in to that tack-free layer on that full colour nail. I also did this on the other hand over a full glitter nail, just to add an extra kind of shimmer chrome effect to it. Brushing off any excess, and then I'm going to top coat. I'm going to do a double top coat, so the first layer I'm going to cure for 30 seconds and then the second layer for 60 seconds. And then it's all finished and all cooled down, I'm going to pop a little bit of cuticle oil on there. And here we go, this is the nails in the sunlight. So I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. Any questions, comments or requests, just pop them below. Thanks for tuning in.